Yo, what's going on, guys? Time to trigger. First off, what I do want to say is thank you so much for the support I got on the last video I made similar to this, which was the how to play a Bugha video. It's currently sitting at almost 1,700 views with 100 likes, so it really does mean the world to me. You guys enjoy this type of content because I love making it. So that being said, this video is going to be similar to that. It's going to be a video on is confirm edit on release worth it in my opinions. First off, what I do want to say is I've used double edit keybinds on both controller and on mouse and keyboard, as well as using a single edit bind on controller and on mouse and keyboard. Right now I'm going to roll a clip of me using double edit keybinds on mouse and keyboard and what it looks like. As you can see, it's very fast, and confirm edit on release can be just as fast as this, if not faster. However, there are some negatives, especially on controller, and I'll get into those right now. On mouse and keyboard players use something called scroll wheel reset, which allows you to instantly reset something without getting shot. Controller players do not have this option, so double edit keybinds on controller are a lot more worth it than confirm edit on release, because when it comes to resetting things, double edit keybinds are faster because the game recognizes two binds faster than it does one bind being double tapped, and there is no confirm reset on release currently. I do think they will come out with it eventually, or they'll make it one bind resets, but as of now, double edit keybinds are definitely a lot better for controller players. Another huge negative for mouse and keyboard players if you're using confirm edit on release is this. When you take somebody's wall, what people usually do is they try to get a ramp or a cone into their box. This is just a strat to make sure your opponent cannot protect himself, or it can allow you to manipulate the fight like this, where you can get like an easy shot on them if they're on the ramp. You can switch it however you want to do it. I'm gonna roll a few clips of me doing this to people in box fights and explain to you exactly why this is impossible to do with confirm edit on release.
5.
So as you can see, I'm taking the wall and I'm immediately throwing a ramp into their box, and this is impossible to do with confirm edit on release because you have to let go of left click to confirm the edit. So what I do is I take their wall, I select which tiles I want to edit, I keep holding left click down, press my edit button, which is F, and then press my ramp button, which is Q, simultaneously, and this throws the ramp into their box before they can even react to it. So as you can see, that is instantaneous. There is no way that I will get shot for that. However, with confirm edit on release, I would have to let go of left click, then place the ramp, which gives it a little bit of a delay, which could give your opponent a chance to shoot you after you make the edit, or it could give them a chance to shoot you while you're throwing the ramp into the box like that, or they could even place a ramp or a cone of their own faster than you can throw the ramp into their box. There is a way around this, but you have to change your place build button to right click and then make it reset to left click, which I do not think is worth it. I think double edit keybinds, being that they're just as fast, are definitely more worth it in my opinion. Another thing I will say is if you mess up an edit, you can't just correct what you did wrong by selecting which tile you want. You would have to let go of the edit and then redo the edit completely, which could slow down your editing speed. And that goes for both controller players and mouse and keyboard players. Another thing is if you want to, like let's say peek through a cone, you have to hold down left click the entire time, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But if you want to be AFK, kind of just, peeking through a ramp or a cone, it is nice to be able to just go hands free, alt tab something. You cannot do that with confirm edit on release. So in summary, what I will say is if you use double edit keybinds, especially on controller, it is not worth to switch to confirm edit on release. With mouse and keyboard, if you want to free up a bind, you can switch to this, get rid of your double edit keybinds for confirm edit on release, but I do not think it is worth for controller players to switch to this until they add confirm reset on release. With the negatives you guys saw, you guys can take it all with a grain of salt. If you just want to be a faster editor and you only use single edit keybinds and you don't want to have to go through the trouble of learning double edit keybinds, I definitely do recommend switching to confirm edit on release. Regardless though, kudos to Epic for adding this. It's a great feature. It really is, and it could be perfect if they add a confirm reset on release, especially for controller players, being they don't have scroll wheel reset. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, I appreciate if you drop a like, comment what you want to see next. I'm going to be uploading every Monday and Friday from now on. I'm going to try and stick to that. Mondays I want to keep as montage days, and then Friday I want to maybe just do more videos like this. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of things you want to see, just leave them in the comments below. Really do appreciate all the support that you guys have intended. See ya.